We showed the honor just a few minutes ago. Omaha police officer Coral Walker receiving the Medal of Valor from the president. Well, more officers are helping our community every day. And tonight, Lena Tillett introduces us to one who's making a big difference on the streets, both on and off the job.
For Sergeant Marcus Taylor, coaching here on the baseball field with the Miller Park Stars is just as important as his day-to-day police work on the streets of Omaha.
You see people when they're at their worst, and if that's all you see, yeah, that can be very discouraging. And so when you do service events, you get involved in the community, you get to see people at their best.
Taylor says his parents instilled in him the importance of serving at a young age, but he never imagined he'd want to be a cop, saying he had mixed encounters with them as a youth. With the encouragement of a friend, he joined the force, and his opinion changed.
So when I saw the heart of the officers that I work with, and I saw the heart of the reality of the profession, again, I could hold my head up high.
In 12 years, he spent time in various units, including the gang and narcotics unit.
Especially as an African American, it was important to go into those units and try to help the community and try to help the police department gain some ground.
Taylor says he noticed other ways to gain ground too and co-founded the Black Police Officers Association. The group got to work in North Omaha, starting the Miller Park Stars and hosting events. He recalls a special moment he knew they were making an impact.
I was in gang unit patrolling. We're actually looking for a shooting suspect, and I got chased down in the cruiser by a group of kids who we coached. And they were yelling, "Coach, coach, coach," and they just wanted to see me. And so I stopped the car and gave them hugs.
Taylor also worked closely with Officer Carrie Orozco, who coached the team. He describes her tragic death as gut-wrenching and says he has days where he questions why he puts himself in harm's way. But he remembers why, looking at each player on his team.
And they see just that change of, hey, yeah, she's a police officer, or he's a police officer, and they're people just like me.
In downtown Omaha, Lena Tillett, WOWT 6 News.
Well, congrats to Sergeant Taylor. You mentioned giving a hug. He could give a good hug, I think, don't you?
He could. Looks very strong, but doing great work in our community.
Yes.